Good afternoon. You're welcome to PagePedia Videography Challenge. I'm your host, Nkechi, and with us here is Sheikh Ridwan Jamiu, the Chief Imam of the Lekki Central Mosque. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
So, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm Imam Ridwan Jamiu, the Chief Imam Lekki Central Mosque.
Okay.
I'm a lawyer by profession,
Oh.
and I'm a writer. Thank you.
Okay. So, how do you spend most of your time?
My time, I like to spend it reading, writing, and giving guidance and counseling for people, and also charity.
Okay, that's nice. So, when did you receive your calling to Imam?
About 2 years ago.
Oh, okay. So, where you are right now, is it actually where you thought you would be right now?
Really, I was aspiring to be a lecturer. I was working towards being a lecturer in the university before I got this imamship.
Okay. What used to be and still is your greatest weakness?
Weakness?
Yeah.
In terms of what?
In terms of your personality, what would you say your weakness is?
What? Do I say my weakness? I can't really think of any because I like to overcome weaknesses. I know everybody has his own weakness. It's part of
So
life.
you haven't figured out your
Nobody's
weakness yet? Is that what it
Really,
is?
once you see that I'm weak in a particular area, I try to work on it so that
And you overcome
I
it.
try to overcome it. That's why weakness will not be noticed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like to be emulated, so I don't want people to see weakness in me. So whatever I notice is my weakness, I try to work on it.
Okay. So what are you most proud of?
I'm really most proud of my religion. I'm proud that I'm a Muslim, and I'm proud that I speak the best languages in the world. I speak Arabic,
Okay.
I speak English, and I have my own mother tongue. I don't lose my mother tongue because of the foreign language, as many people have. Many people can't speak their languages again. As if you are saying to those who colonize us, you are better than us, you are inferior. So you want to learn your language and we throw away ours. We don't do that. I believe learning a foreign language is an added advantage. I don't have to throw away my own because of that. And I don't throw away my culture. And I don't throw away my faith because of foreign influence. That's what I'm proud about. And I'm proud greatly that Allah has blessed me with the ability to memorize the whole of the Quran.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So if you were to do it all over again, what would you do differently? If you were to start all over again, what do you think you would have changed differently or done differently?
I think I would have been more serious about my studies.
Oh.
I would have been more serious about, and I would have loved to have read more book than I've already read.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to you now, what does empowerment mean to you?
Empowerment.
Yeah.
So empowerment comes in two ways. You empower people intellectually, then you empower people morally. Intellectually, you empower them by giving them education and skill acquisition. Then morally, you empower them to be somebody that is worthy of emulation. Because to me, anybody who is not worthy of emulation is a failure. Anybody who is not worthy of emulation is a failure. So if you want to empower people, you have to empower them intellectually and morally. Because when we look at what happens in the society today, our schools, the government, they focus much more on the intellectual aspect of our life.
Okay.
And the moral aspect is not focused on, and it's affecting us. Look at the case of corruption in our country. Morally people are wanting. Intellectually, many of them are good. Those who are going through this corruption, they are those who have been well educated. But because they are morally wanting, you see what that education has become.
Yeah. So how do you approach the unknown?
The unknown, what do you mean by that?
Something you don't know, how do you go about it?
Well, I like to be courageous. I'm not a coward, and I don't like cowardice. I like to be courageous, and I like to be optimistic. I'm not a pessimist. I'm not a pessimist. I like to be optimistic in whatever I do. But the greatest unknown perhaps is God himself, which I think everybody must always be conscious about. Because if not choosing for ourselves what we have today. As a female, you did not choose it. You did not choose to be a female.
Sure.
God chose it. Your parent did not. I didn't choose myself to be a male. My parent did not. God did that. And we grow. We don't even know when that growth comes about. We only see ourselves growing. So it's God who is doing it. All we do is that we maintain ourselves. But God that is really working in for us, we have to be conscious of Him. We must always be attached with Him. So that's the greatest unknown to me. It's unknown because you can't see Him, but His signs are all around to see. So to me, God is known and unknown to many, but is known to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your feelings from clouding your decision making?
You see, I don't like bigotry. So bigotry means that because you are a Muslim, for example, and because you have a strong belief in Islam, you now look down on others. I believe everybody deserves to be respected. That's justice. That is justice. Justice is do to others what you would want them to do to you. I don't look down on anyone because of the circumstances of his birth or his faith or whatever he does in the society, because it may be accident of birth. So I don't have to hold anybody responsible for what he is not to be held responsible for. Take, for example, the religion. I'm a Muslim, as many people are. God has chosen that I will be Muslim. I don't look down upon others because Allah that has chosen me to be a Muslim has also created others to be who they are. Because nothing happens in this world without His permission, even though we should always search for the truth and live by it. I know the truth and I live by it, but I don't look down on any others. I respect everybody.
So what other values are you committed to?
The value I'm committed to, and I want everybody to be committed to, one is chastity, to be chaste. Don't make yourself like an animal. Marriage and honor, God has conferred on human beings. Anybody who has sex without marriage is an animal. I like to be chaste, and that's the value I want everybody to be committed to. The next one is honesty. Somebody said, what's the value of man lies in three things: intelligence, strength, and honesty. If the first two are missing, forget about him. The first two are missing. Even the last one, if the last one is missing, forget about him. The value in any person is intelligence, strength, and honesty. If the last one is missing, forget about the first two. That is, his intelligence of no use, his strength is of no use if a person is not honest. Honesty means that you should be trustworthy and you be truthful, whatever you are dealing with. Another one, the value I'm committed to, is charity. I like to be charitable because givers never lack. And one of the ways of appreciating Allah, God, for what He has done for us is share your happiness with others. Share whatever God has given you. Life is about caring and sharing. When you care for others and share with them your happiness, you also increase your happiness. And that's the way of showing gratitude to God who has granted you the favors you have.
Okay. So what other words do you have for the younger generation out there? Like, what would you like them to?
What I would want the younger generation to do, one, I want them to live for a purpose.
Okay.
Some people are living a purposeless life. They don't know what the life is meant to achieve. They have taken this world to be a kind of means, and the world is, they have taken this to be a goal. To have good car, to have good house, to have good wife, to the things of life. These are only means. They should live for a higher goal. The higher goal is to acknowledge the one who brought us here and is coming to take us from here. When He chooses, not when we choose. We must live a life of purpose. And the second one, I want the younger generation to be patient, because many of us today, we are not patient. We want to become rich overnight. We don't want to know where the money is coming from, whether it is lawful or unlawful, we don't know. But patience is very important. Another one is honesty. Whatever they are doing, they should try to be honest. Because some people, we want, immediate enjoyment, but we forget we are not far-sighted. We don't look at the end. Most people who stole money, Nigerian money yesterday, you see what they are being subjected to today. Humiliation, that is what they are being subjected to today. So it's always good to be honest, because when you are honest, you may not receive immediate fruits from your honesty, but in the end, you are going to be happy. Happiness is what everybody pursues, and to end that happiness, you must be honest in anybody, wherever you are, and with whom you are dealing with. So that's another goal I want the youth to be committed. So
they should live for a purpose and they should be patient.
To be patient, they should be honest. And
okay.
the final one is they should read.
They should read.
Read.
Okay.
The nation that reads is the nation that leads. The leaders of the world today, they are readers. They read. But we only read to pass. We only read to have certificate. We don't read to know. We don't read to know. So that's reading habits, reading culture is declining, it's going down. And there are a lot of things we can obtain from books. The one person said, if you want to hide something from the blacks, put it in a book. Why? They don't read. We have a lot of things that can elevate us, that can bring progress to us and development, but we don't read. We don't read. So we have to do less of entertainment, music, infotainment, or what we call it, but we should try to read. Social media, we have to try to detach ourselves from it as much as we can. We should try to read. So reading is very important. Now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So who else do you recommend we connect with, like as a challenge?
Oh, okay. You see the new commissioner of Homes Affairs. Am I right? That's Abdel-Latif, Honorable Abdel-Latif Abdel Hakim. I think we can see him. Okay. And also FGC Imam. VGC Estate here, the Imam of VGC, so we can try to see him. So at least it's going to be, give you some very positive inputs.
Okay, thank you very much.
You are welcome.
So we've come to the end of this session of the videography challenge. You've heard it all. He said to the younger generation, you should live for a purpose, be patient, be honest, and overall, we should always read. So thank you for watching and stay tuned to the next session.